Which team just became the championship favorite? NBA trade rumors. Bucks have unrealistic asking price for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Isaiah Stewart on the move. As we inch closer to the NBA draft, all eyes are on the Bucks and two-time MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo. Here's everything we know so far. Basketball fans and analysts are calling this one of the most significant moves of the season. Stay with us for the full story and more breaking news throughout the day. This story was reported by CBS Sports NBA. For daily NBA news, subscribe to Global News Digest.
This White House decision is affecting your daily life right now. Trump says multiple arrests made at reflecting pool amid vandalism claims. President Trump claimed on Saturday that multiple individuals have been arrested for allegedly vandalizing the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool, as he seeks to deflect blame for ongoing water quality and maintenance problems stemming from a recent multi-million renovation project. The United States Park Police have arrested multiple individuals for, let's break this down quickly. Lawmakers on both sides of the aisle are responding as the situation continues to develop in Washington. We will continue to monitor this story and bring you updates as they become available. This story was reported by The Hill. Stay informed on what Washington is doing. Follow us for updates.
This is why your grocery bill is about to change. Rahm Emanuel says Trump got schooled by Iran in bad ceasefire deal. Possible Democratic presidential candidate describes war as historic American national security mess. Here are the key details. Investors and traders on Wall Street are reacting quickly as this situation continues to unfold. This is one of the top stories we are watching closely today across the United States. This story was reported by Financial Times. Don't miss tomorrow's financial headlines. Subscribe now.
Here is what the political news actually means for your family. Brooks and Capehart on Trump's record-low economic approval rating. David Brooks of The Atlantic and Jonathan Capehart of MS now join Amna Nawaz to discuss the week in politics, including the preliminary deal with Iran, President Trump's record-low approval rating on the economy, and some Republicans in Congress breaking with Trump. This is why it matters. Political analysts say this development could have major consequences heading into the next election cycle. Our team is tracking every development as this story continues to unfold in real time. This story was reported by PBS NewsHour. For daily U.S. political news, subscribe to Global News Digest.
The tech story everyone is searching for right now. Musician and YouTuber Hainbach on Breath of the Wild and Swiss Army Knives' Stefan Paul Goetsch, better known as Hainbach, is a German experimental composer, artist, and YouTuber who is perhaps most famous for making music with laboratory equipment and scientific instruments. He describes it as being like the dark souls of synthesis. Despite using hard-mode production techniques that often rely on telephone line testing. Here's what's actually happening. Analysts believe this move signals a major shift in the direction of the technology sector. Follow along as we cover the key details, the background, and what happens next. This story was reported by The Verge. Stay ahead of the tech curve. Follow us for daily updates.
Your retirement account could be impacted by this news. The riskiest SpaceX stock trade of all had a big first week. SpaceX's IPO did not just mint the biggest debut in market history and a trillionaire, but it also triggered a historic land grab in risky leveraged ETFs. The key facts you need to know. Investors and traders on Wall Street are reacting quickly as this situation continues to unfold. This is a developing story, and we expect more information to emerge in the coming hours. This story was reported by CNBC Economy. Don't miss tomorrow's financial headlines. Subscribe now.
Did Washington just make the right call for America? Former Olympian among those charged with vandalizing reflecting pool. Trump says basin must be drained. Report multiple people were reportedly arrested for allegedly vandalizing the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool, prompting President Donald Trump to warn of serious jail time. Here's everything we know so far. Political analysts say this development could have major consequences heading into the next election cycle. Stay with us for the full story and more breaking news throughout the day. This story was reported by Fox News Politics. For daily U.S. political news, subscribe to Global News Digest.
Here is what Wall Street does not want you to know. Vance arrives in Switzerland for talks with Iranian negotiators amid rising Strait of Hormuz tensions. Iran's military said it had closed the Strait of Hormuz in response to continued Israeli military strikes in Lebanon. The U.S. said it remains open. Let's break this down quickly. This story is moving markets and has significant implications for the U.S. economy and consumer spending. We will continue to monitor this story and bring you updates as they become available. This story was reported by CNBC Top News. Stay on top of your money. Follow Global News Digest for daily finance updates.
Is this the best trade in NBA history? De'Aaron Fox was an NBA Finals flop, but he remains a luxury. The Spurs can afford to keep Fox's time in San Antonio will eventually run out, but it doesn't need to happen right away. Here are the key details. Players, coaches, and front offices across the league are watching this situation closely. This is one of the top stories we are watching closely today across the United States. This story was reported by CBS Sports NBA. More NBA stories every day. Subscribe so you don't miss a play.
Every baseball fan in America is talking about this today. MLB rumors. Tigers have desired return in Tarek Skubal trade. Yankees seeking help behind the plate. Here are the latest MLB trade rumors with the deadline 6 weeks away. This is why it matters. Baseball fans and sports analysts say this story will define the rest of the season. Our team is tracking every development as this story continues to unfold in real time. This story was reported by CBS Sports MLB. For daily MLB news and baseball updates, subscribe to Global News Digest.